You don't deserve anyone's respect. If you're one of those people who thinks you deserve respect just because you're a man, let me tell you, you're just another one of those people who never fought for anything in their lives. And let me tell you something. You deserve nothing. Just like I don't deserve anything, nobody deserves anything unless they earn it. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to give you the strategies to use, the tips to follow, and I'm even going to give you a secret that few men know, but that has all the power for you to earn respect and stop waiting for it to be given to you. Stick around, because the information I have for you is so powerful, you'll never be the same man again after you watch this video to the end. Subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss any of the videos we have for you. It is enough to take a look at social networks to realize that masculinity is diminishing every day. More and more weak men do not understand their role in society as men and succumb to the pressure of big, powerful movements that say masculinity is toxic. Is it toxic to be a man of great value? Is it toxic to earn respect as a man and not beg for it because we are different? Sure, we are different. But so what? What makes us different is not intellect, it's not effort, it's our value as men. And it's that value as a man that compels us to follow some strategies and advice to earn and fight for respect. Change your beliefs. Our beliefs begin a long time ago when we were little, with what happened around us, with what others told us about us, and with the stories we have told ourselves since then. As a result, it is these stories that we tell ourselves that often crush us with phrases like, "He's an idiot. You're not good at this. This is out of your league," and other phrases that completely trample us. These beliefs can be your rock when it comes to gaining respect. Why? Surely this question is bouncing around in your head like a tennis ball. But the answer is simple, because that's how you've been programmed. What negative things do you tell yourself on a regular basis? Identify them and eliminate them completely, because they sabotage many important things in your life. Realize that if you said the same thing to someone else, they would stop talking to you forever. Instead, start making a list of all your accomplishments and qualities so you can see what you really have. This will help you talk to yourself better. Another important aspect of your beliefs is your daily habits, which define who you are and how others see you. It is very important how much you take care of yourself, that is, eating healthy and balanced meals, controlling what you consume, and not letting it control you, exercising frequently, getting plenty of rest, and taking care of your appearance. All of these things together help you create your own image and project to the outside world that you respect yourself. When you project that you respect yourself, others are likely to do the same. Be respectful. There is a universal law that can be summed up in the following way. You get what you give, and with respect, it works the same way to earn people's respect. It is important to be consistent in how you treat others, how you talk about others, and how you act toward others. This will determine how they treat you, how they talk about you, and how they act toward you. The true man of worth is the one who respects those who have earned it. And if you are fighting for your respect, why not start by respecting? The Bible speaks of treating your neighbor as yourself, which means respecting the opinions of others, even if you disagree, avoiding gossip, and not speaking ill of people behind their backs. Keep your word and be on time, because this shows that you value your time and the time of others. Do things right and have high standards in everything you do. Practice humility and understand that you have something to learn from everyone. If you make a mistake, apologize. This does not mean that you should avoid conflict. If you are not looking for conflict, but there is one, it is important to deal with it. But beware of biases and assumptions and avoid lashing out, especially if you don't have all the information. Remember that a man of courage is not the one who hits the hardest or shouts the loudest, but the one who is able to manage conflict with confidence. And yes, even though all these characteristics of a man of courage are being lost today, there is still hope, as long as men like you who watch my videos understand their role in society. When you want to expose something you don't like, focus on the action, not the person. If someone lied to you, don't call them a liar because that's a completely subjective opinion and will immediately put them on the defensive. Instead, say something like, "I didn't like that you lied to me." This keeps the focus on the objective action, not the person. Build a stoic mind. Stoicism is the foundation of manhood. A stoic man in control of himself and his emotions is a man worthy of respect. This doctrine, created by the Greek philosopher Zeno of Citium, promoted the mastery of the passions that create disturbances, appealing to reason and personal virtue as a mechanism to face the main challenges of everyday life, no matter how unexpected, unpleasant, tragic, or pleasant they may be. How do you deal with conflict? Do you allow your deepest feelings to surface and take over? Or on the contrary, do you keep all your impulses under control so you don't make mistakes you might regret tomorrow? That's the difference between a beta man and a quality alpha man. Today, there are powerful movements that want to take away our self-control over our emotions. People who want you to believe that controlling your emotions is part of toxic masculinity, and that a real man is the one who cries unashamedly in front of everyone and shows himself to be fragile. Or the man who explodes in anger and then justifies it by saying, "That's just his temperament. You have to respect him for who he is." I refuse to believe that you, who are watching this video and want to enhance your masculinity, will give in to this pressure. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that men shouldn't have emotions. Of course we should. We're still human. But not everyone should know your feelings, only the right people. I'll give you an example. Imagine you have been working for 10 years to find the perfect business opportunity for you and your family. When you get to the meeting room and it's your turn to present your idea to the investors, you let your nerves get the better of you and start to doubt everything you've worked so hard for so long. What do you think will happen? Maybe you will finish your presentation, but investors are not willing to give their money to a weak and insecure person who probably will not know how to solve the different situations that may arise. Become number one. A lot of people think that competing for first place in something is overrated, and that what matters is the effort and how you feel about it. This is bullshit. Who competes not to win? Only people who are not willing to go all the way. And these are the people who are often not respected as much as they would like to be. But why, if getting to the finish line is the most important thing, is the number one always more respected than the one who comes in last? Because he made the effort, he got to the end, and, by the way, he did it better than everyone else. The modern man, the one they call the deconstructed man, who is not in charge of anything and who generally does not achieve the success he could achieve, tends to be weak and to adopt fear as a part of his life. They are afraid to compete with others because they know they will not win. Instead, they mask their fear with increasingly popular terms like positive masculinity or hegemonic masculinity. There's nothing wrong with competing. On the contrary, competition is part of human nature. If we don't compete with others, we can't improve ourselves. And if we don't improve ourselves, how will we ever be able to build businesses, raise families, or accumulate wealth to support the family we raise? And more importantly, if we don't compete, how do we gain respect? Remember, we are not designed to deserve things. We are designed to earn them. Respect is not something you can buy or demand from others. You have to earn it by showing others that you are a man of value and that your masculinity is intact. That is all for today's video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because starting today, your life will never be the same. See you next time.